Aloha, we're back again with part two and hopefully the last part for the Japan history timeline. In 1933, Japan withdraws from the League of Nations after condemnation by the international community regarding their occupation of Manchuria and establishment of Manchukuo. In 1936, November 25th, Japan signed the Anti-Comintern Pact with Nazi Germany, and it concludes with a similar agreement in Italy in 1937. In 1937 was the Marco Polo Bridge incident in China, initiates an invasion of mainland China by the Japanese. The Battle of Shanghai occurs from mid-August-November, followed by the occupation of Beijing and then the capital city, Nanjing. On December 13th, 1937, Nanjing is occupied. It was the height of mass violence, which lasted until February of 1938. This is the rape of Nanjing. Nanjing remained an occupied city throughout World War II in China. In 1939, the outbreak of World War II, there was the outbreak of World War II in Europe. With the fall of France to Nazi Germany in 1940, Japan moves to occupy French Indochina, and that was Vietnam. In 1940, the Axis alliance was among Rome, Berlin, and Tokyo. 1941, Japan attacks the U.S. Pacific Fleet at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. The U.S. and its main allies declare war on Japan the following day. Japan occupies the Philippines, East Indies, Burma, and Malaya. In June, U.S. aircraft carriers defeat the Japanese at the Battle of Midway. That was a turning point in the war between the U.S. and the Japanese, the Pacific War. The U.S. begins a strategy of island hopping, cutting the Japanese support lines as its forces advance. U.S. forces are near enough to Japan in 1944 to start large-scale bombing raids on Japanese cities. In 1945, U.S. planes dropped 2 atomic bombs, one in Hiroshima on the 6th of August and the second on Nagasaki on the 9th of August. After that, Emperor Hirohito surrenders and relinquishes his divine status. Japan is placed under U.S. military government rule on August 15, 1945. All Japanese military and naval forces are disbanded. So, in 1947, a new constitution with parliamentary system and all adults eligible to vote. Japan renounces the war, pledges not to maintain land, sea, or air forces for that purpose. The emperor is granted ceremonial status. Japan signs a peace treaty with the U.S. and other nations in San Japan, ending SCAP occupation of Japan. So that's the U.S. forces occupation of Japan. And that signifies the end of part two.